Visual Storytelling and Nonverbal Communication. My name is April Davis, and I'm a student at Crafton Hills College, and today we will explore the role of nonverbal communication through costumes and body language, both in live productions as well as in TV and movies. Today we will be focusing on The Scarlet Pimpernel, a story of love, betrayal, coercion, and triumph written by Baroness Orski. Baroness Orski was born on September 23, 1865, and died on November 12, 1947. She is best known for her novel, The Scarlet Pimpernel, which was originally produced as a play in 1903. This play enjoyed a long run in London, and in 1905 was published as a novel. This novel consists of three main characters. The man on the right is Sir Percy Blakeney, a wealthy Englishman who exudes class, style, and fashion. He is great at parties and is charming, but portrays himself as shallow, a fop, a rich and spoiled man with little care in the world. The woman in the middle is Marguerite Saint-Just. She is a well-known actress in Paris and is adored by her public. The person on the left is Paul Chauvelin. He is chief agent for the Committee of National Security, who has only one objective, during this time in the French Revolution, to capture corrupt aristocrats who are loyal to the monarchy and have them beheaded. At the beginning of our story, Marguerite and Chauvelin are in a romantic relationship. Marguerite meets Sir Percy Blakeney, and they fall madly in love. Costume designers have several objectives. Stage costumes should meet the following 7 requirements. Setting the tone and style. An example of this would be a play setting in Africa would not use costumes for space astronauts. Indicating time and place. Costumes should tell us where and when the action occurs. Identifying status and personality. Distinguish characters whether they are from the aristocracy or the working class. Costumes can also indicate the age of a character. Indicating relationships among characters. Major characters will often be dressed in distinctive colors, distinguishing them from minor characters. Create themes and non-human characters. Examples of this would be in the play Wicked, creating witches such as Elphaba, or in the live production of The Lion King, where the costume designer uses masks, puppets, and costumes to create animals such as elephants, tigers, giraffes, and lions. Meeting performers' needs. Actors must be able to move freely in their costumes for scenes containing dance numbers, sword fights, and hand-to-hand combat. Some costume designs must entail tearaway seams and special fasteners for quick costume changes. One thing that remains the same with all live productions: a costume is always in motion. And finally, maintaining consistency of production. The costumes and visual elements must be consistent throughout the production. When we meet our protagonist, Sir Percy Blakeney, you'll notice that his costume is mostly in golds and silvers. Notice the embroidery of his jacket, the lace cascading out of his sleeve cuff, his cravat that is puffy and bejeweled and is stark white. The color of his costume would indicate that he is a protagonist, and the type of fabric used for his costume indicates that he is very rich and of high society. For Marguerite Saint-Just, her costumes are luxurious in design. They are abundant in fabric that have rich and deep colors. You'll notice that her costumes are always accented with hats, feathers in her headdress, and she always has a prominent amount of jewelry. Our villain Chauvelin's costume is mostly black. This normally is a visual indicator that this person is a villain. The fabric, as you can see, is not quite as high quality as Sir Percy Blakeney's. It doesn't look as comfortable, almost like he's wearing a uniform. There is very little decoration or color, and the only prominent display of color you see is on a symbolic ribbon that he wears with the Parisian colors that is a visual display of his allegiance to the Committee of National Security. In this next scene, pay particular attention to the changes in Sir Percy Blakeney's body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice. Also, notice the change in the background music.
I've never seen her looking happy.
As well she might. On the same day she marries the man she loves, has her revenge on the man she hates.
The man she hates, Baron?
The Marquis de Saint-Cyr, for what he did to her brother.
And what manner of revenge might she have had on the Marquis?
Well, having him arrested for treason, of course.
What leads you to believe that my wife was involved in this?
Oh, come, Sir Percy. You need have no pretenses with me. I saw the warrant for his arrest with my own eyes.
I don't believe it.
And your wife's name was on it. For which you need have no fear on my account. After all, I am a man of extreme discretion.
Percy, don't. The man may go to the guillotine for this.
My dear Sir Percy, have you not heard? The Marquis de Saint-Cyr and his entire family were beheaded this very morning.
All of them? The children as well?
Well, yes. Sir Percy, I naturally assumed that you knew about this. I thought that... Excuse me.
I'm truly sorry.
The facial expressions, body language, and tone of voice are so evident in this scene, you could even watch the scene without sound and you would know something serious took place. Visual storytelling and nonverbal communication are present in any production you see, whether live on stage or on the screen. If you have the opportunity to see a live production, there are a few added immersive benefits that accompany the visual storytelling. From the moment you walk into the theater, you have a constant visual reminder of where you are. The decor of the theater, being amongst the audience, reminds you that you are physically a part of this live production. Both in live productions, TVs, and movies, you witness the body language of the actors. You can see the chemistry of the actors, or lack thereof. You can see how scenes are lit to set the visual mood. In all productions, including live, TV, and movies, you can see the actors' facial expressions to show happiness and delight, or sadness. We have the costume design and makeup. You hear the music that creates the emotional tone of the scene. We laugh with the audience. We get emotional with the audience. This is both live and on the screen. I can't tell you how many times I personally have cried at a scene while watching a movie, and my kids will look over and ask, "Mom, are you crying?" We are taken through the chapters of this story, and we finally reach the conclusion for better or worse. If you are watching a movie, you can take in the ending while the credits are rolling. If you are watching this as a live production, you can watch the cast come out as a group and take their bows. Visual storytelling and nonverbal communication are essential to conveying messages to the audience, and sometimes these elements can be overlooked. Much effort goes into the elements for our reception and enjoyment of the story. So the next time that you enjoy a production, whether it's live on stage, at the movies, or on TV, pay particular close attention to those nonverbal communication elements that go into that visual storytelling so that you can fully receive the elements of the story. If you are watching something for a second time, you might find you notice elements of the storytelling that you didn't notice the first time. Once again, My name is April Davis, and thank you for watching.